The news starts now. AM 1240 and 95.3 FM. WJON.
Good morning. I'm Paul Hapster at WJON News Times. Coming up on 8:32, 46 degrees here in St. Cloud. I'll have the full WJON Weather Eye forecast coming up after the news. News is brought to you this morning by Mishalik Granite Company and Holes Horticultural Services. Some of the Minnesota National Guard's financial soldiers are being deployed to the Middle East. The 247th Financial Management Support Detachment will hold a departure ceremony today. The 247th ensures the financial readiness and well-being of the U.S. Armed Forces and civilian contractors. Their mission is essential to providing pay and benefits to service members, managing resources, contracts, and budgeting U.S. funds. The deployment is part of a regularly scheduled rotation of units. About 25 soldiers, including those from central Minnesota communities like Alexandria, Brainerd, and Villard, will be deployed. It will be the first deployment for more than half of the soldiers. Carl Schmidt has been announced as the next 7th District Court judge, replacing the Honorable Michael Jesse at the Benton County Courthouse in Foley. Schmidt is the current Benton County attorney and has served as a public defender in the 7th District and was a judicial law clerk in the 8th Judicial District. In announcing the appointment, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz says Schmidt has been a steady hand in Benton County and will administer justice fairly. The 7th District covers 10 central Minnesota counties, including Benton and Stearns. A bill passed after 6+ hours of debate in the Minnesota Senate Friday would allow some cannabis applicants to begin growing flowers this summer. DFL Senator Lindsey Port of Burnsville offered an amendment setting dates for the early cultivation process.
It must be announced by July 15th of 2024, and the OCM must begin accepting applications by August 1st of 2024.
GOP Senator Jordan Rasmussen of Fergus Falls opposes early cultivation.
They don't have time to do the rulemaking for this, so they need to have these pre-authorized approvals to allow people who don't have a license to start doing things that would normally be licensed.
Port says pre-approved applicants would be able to start cultivation under existing medical cannabis rules. Retail sales are expected to begin sometime in 2025. The cannabis policy bill now goes to the Minnesota House. Organizers hope to raise $700,000 at today's 53rd annual Walk for Animals at the State Fairgrounds. The Animal Humane Society's Brittany Bauman says the 1 mile walk of pets begins at 10 o'clock.
You can expect to see every kind of animal. I've even heard that there might be cows this year. So we've seen horses, donkeys, chickens on a leash. Of course, you've got your dogs and your cats.
She says there's also a vendor village, live music, a pet costume contest, food, and entertainment. Walk for Animals is the Animal Humane Society's largest fundraiser of the year. WJON News Time is just about 8:35, 46 degrees here in St. Cloud. I'll have your WJON Weather Eye forecast up next.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.